fucking on! Yay! Hi, my name's Holly Palmer.
My name is Mark Galway.
We are two young lovers expecting a baby in the next couple weeks, maybe few weeks. I'm Canadian, he's Irish.
Yes, and I've been separated from Holly for the entire pregnancy due to coronavirus, but we finally got reunited about 10 days ago. Well, Holly and I met through her mum and my cousin are best friends, and I used to come to Canada all the time to visit her, to visit Angela, not you.
Yeah.
But we just had a connection. We just always were just drawn to each other, and it was always really sad when we left each other. But then this last year when I came back the first time in a couple of years, she was off on a Friday night, which she never is, and I was there on a Friday night drinking in Angela's, and we just got together and just instantly connected. We've been together since.
Yeah. Well, I hope Cian gets his brains because he's definitely the smarter one of the two. And just everything. He just has such a good insight on the world. And when you're in a situation and you're looking at something one way, he has such a good perspective on it, which I love so much because it helps me see the better side of things, or maybe like the more positive side of things. So that's a huge thing for me. I love that, and obviously his amazing looks and charm. But everything, I love everything about him. I want Cian to just be his spitting image, but maybe have my beautiful eyes or something.
I've always just been really drawn to her, like, ability to care. You know, she always cares so much about other people, animals, anything, mostly animals to be honest, but definitely other people too. The fact that she wanted to come and she was always wanting to be a paramedic, and she never ended up doing it, but she was in a similar field, you know, so that was attractive to me. Of course, physically she was very attractive, but that was the first thing that drew me.
Even with the big baby.
Oh yeah, especially with the big baby. So mostly her compassion and her, you know, caringness for other people. That's really what drew me to her. And it's just kind of funny sometimes as well.
I thought I had the flu for a week because the flu was going around my work. This was when I lived over in Ireland. And I was off sick for a week thinking I had the flu. Mark was making me these cold and flu teas every night. And I was like, oh, I just couldn't keep anything down. And then the one day we were at the mall and I was like, let's just go in the dollar store and get a couple tests and see, you know, what's the harm? They're just a couple bucks. And he knew right away just by my face when I walked out. I thought he was gonna do a runner, but he stayed, which is good. But it was such a mix of emotions because I was obviously so excited. I've been wanting this my whole life. Like, if you know me, you know I want a baby. I want to be a mom. So I was ecstatic. The emotions that I felt, I was just so happy. And obviously, I wouldn't have wanted it to be with anyone else. And then after reality started setting in, I was like, oh my God, we're going to have to decide where, you know, then all the real stuff, like, are we going to have him in Ireland? Are we going to have him in Canada? Then those worries, although I was still so happy, but that was such a worry, you know, like, what's the best thing for Cian, which is still such a strong emotion. But obviously, I cannot wait to meet this baby. I cannot wait.
Holly and I, when we were younger, used to worry about things out of our control. I think she still does a little bit. But something I've learned about growing up is, and especially through this whole process, has been just focus on the things that you can control. So I know that both of us and our extended families, and whether it be here or Ireland, he's going to be, we'll do whatever is best for him. And I think that the whole process has taught us not to worry about stuff that you can't control. Just focus on the day, each day at a time, and do what's best for us, for Cian, for you know, our little family.
Yeah.
So wherever he may be, wherever we may decide, I just think the actual coronavirus has actually strengthened both our relationship and our characters to the point where I'm not as worried about what happens in the future, you know, because there's so much happening in the world right now. It's a crazy place, like not just coronavirus, everything. So like just focus on what we can control, you know, provide a loving home, safe, you know, he'll have everything he needs.
Yeah.
And as long as he has 2 loving parents, that's all that matters, I think.
Cian Rory Palmer Galway, which is going to be your name, by the way. You're due August 13th, and I think you're going to be maybe a bit sooner than that. I'm not sure yet. Well, I'll know next Monday. I just want you to know that I've had such an amazing time carrying you and getting to know you and feeling you, and you know, all the worries some days when you're not moving as much, I'm freaking out and praying, come on, Cian, give me a little kick, and then you kick, and then I feel better. But it's been such a roller coaster, and I've loved every single minute of it, and I can't even imagine what's to come when you're actually here in the physical world. But I just want you to know that no matter what happens in life, we're all going to get through it together, and we're going to be strong, and I'll always be there for you. I'll always support you and love you no matter what comes our way. You're going to be my little prize, my joy, everything. I can't even explain to you how much I already love you, and I haven't even met you yet.
So I'll say his name and then say Cian Rory Palmer Galway. We're expecting on the 13th of August, but who knows when that'll happen. That's just another one of the decisions that we've got to make before you came here. And I don't think you'll ever understand how much you'll mean to us. That we've gone through so much during this pregnancy, and we've grown so much as people, and I'm just desperate to see you and start this little journey. It's, you know, like we just want the absolute best for you no matter what happens, and we already love you so much, and you haven't even arrived yet, and I already feel like I owe you so much. You're not even a real person yet. I owe you so much because I've grown so much in this past 8 months as a man, and I think it's going to get even more intense whenever you arrive. So I'll always be grateful to you for helping me as a person and helping Holly and I grow as a person, and we want to repay it to you and help you grow and be the best person you can be.